Hello everybody and welcome back to the Brick Ninja. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set, Sonic vs. Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot. This is a retired Lego set. It has 615 pieces, 2 minifigures. It is recommended for ages 8 plus and it is set number 76993. So now that we've got all of the introductions out of the way, let's get to the review of the set. Alright, so starting off, I'm going to show all of the smaller builds first. Starting with the 3 obstacles, you have this little build here for some spikes. You put these rubber pieces into these right here, and this is an obstacle for Sonic to be able to run through. And you have a ring in this set for Sonic to collect. It just attaches to this little translucent clear stand piece. And you also have this little buildable ramp. And this right here is a print and not a sticker. So that's really good. And of course you do have the sphere launcher. And as you can see, it uses a lot of Technic parts, but it's really not that many. And you do have this sphere where, of course, you have your Sonic the Hedgehog minifigure inside. But you can really put any minifigure in here. You know, there's enough room in here for you to have one minifigure. But you just have these 2 little Technic pens right there, and they just connect into the holes. And they just clip into place very easily. And you can open it up very easily and just set your minifigure back inside. And I've already played around with this a little bit. This is a very fun little obstacle course. I'm just going to set all this up right here. And you do have the robot right here. So you just want to have the robot right there. And then, well, I can't really tell if Sonic caught any air there, because this is a ramp. So yeah, there. I guess if he goes slower, you can kind of see that he actually catches a little bit of air. Yeah, there we go. He went a little fast that time. So those are the 3 smaller side builds along with the sphere and the sphere launcher. Here we have this little build for a lab for Dr. Eggman. And this is a fun little side build. In this set, you get 3 little animals. You get this little bird. And you also get a turtle and a little bunny. And these are very cute creatures and also very good molds. And the printing on these little animals are very good. And you just have this little dome piece here, and it just sits right here, so you can have the little creatures trapped inside. And you do have this little coil piece right here, which actually I believe they use, let me just look at these real quick. Yep. They use steering wheel pieces. So you get 2 steering wheel pieces, and they just act for like a science lab coil or antenna. And you also get a printed 1x2 tile right there. And I believe this must be, one of the Chaos Emeralds, a blue one. And you also have this little lever right here. So this is a fun little laboratory science side build, and I really like it. Here is the Death Egg Robot, and this is a very cool mech. I really like the overall design of this, and I especially do like the bulkiness of the torso, since Dr. Eggman is meant to be fat, I guess. Seems like it. And you do have arms right here that are on Technic joints, and they can move up and down and around. And you do have this right here for like some, I guess, turrets These don't actually shoot, but these over here, these stud shooters, they do fire. So I'm just gonna show you that right here. If you don't know how stud shooters work, what you do is you just load them into this little Technic piece right here, and then you just turn them with your finger. Let me do it this way. There we go. Yep. So that's how those fire off. Now moving on to the feet. Both of the feet and the legs are pretty much identical. And I feel like during the building process, I might have made a slight mistake. This leg over here is very sturdy and stiff. But this leg over here is very loose. So I'm not... Oh, wait. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, okay. Never mind. I just didn't have this part pushed in all the way. My bad. Okay, anyway, moving on. Moving on to, I guess, the play feature for the Death Egg robot. You might have seen this part come out of the back of the robot. This part, you have these two pieces right here where you can take two of the animals. So I'm just going to take these two right here. And it's as if they have been captured by Dr. Eggman. So they just sit right on these two little plates. And then you just load them into the back. And you do also on the back have these two... tiles right here with prints on them, and there is enough room in here for you to open up the cockpit and sit a minifigure. And the front of the mech, or the stomach area, is where this piece can actually be launched out. So what you do is, like I showed you before, you just load it back in, and then you just push right here. And then this part drops out and you can free the animals. Now moving to the top part of the robot, you have these parts right here to represent Dr. Eggman's mustache. And they can be moved from back and forth. And you also have this little red cone piece to represent a nose. And you have these printed 1x1 tiles right here for his goggles. And you do have this part, which I showed you earlier, for the minifigure. So that is pretty much everything with the actual Death Egg robot. All of the arms and stuff just connect with Technic joints and different Technic parts. So now that we've taken a look at all the builds, let's take a look at the minifigures. Here's the Sonic the Hedgehog minifigure that comes in this set. And this is a very cool minifigure. He has details on both of his legs right here. And he has dual molding on his legs right here. And some back printing. And of course his big molded head, which has all of his spikes and quills and some great detail. And he's got a little smirk right there. Whoops. So that is Sonic. Here is Dr. Eggman. And this is a very cool minifigure. And the way this minifigure is designed is you have the long Lego legs that were used on the Lego Avatar sets from a couple years ago. And also on the Lego Woody minifigure from the Lego Toy Story 3 sets back in 2010. And the arms are detachable. When you first build this set, the arms are actually separated, and the instructions tell you to put them into the holes here. So they're kind of like a Technic pin connection for the minifigure. But the actual body and head is just one piece. And it has a lot of really great printing for his mustache and his goggles and his red jacket. And there's some great printing back here, and he's got his coattails hanging down back here. So this is overall just a really great minifigure, and the way that they designed Dr. Robotnik in Lego is very fun. And here is Cubot. This is a little brick-built robot that you get in this set. It uses a Lego Star Wars Battle Droid body part in yellow and a single silver roller skate piece for the eyes. So that is my review of the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog set, Sonic vs. Dr. Eggman's Death Egg Robot. And I think that this is a really fun set. This set is newly retired as of December of 2024. It released in August of 2023 when the Lego Sonic the Hedgehog theme first launched. So I think that this set is a really good one that if you're able to still find it somewhere, like on Bricklink or Amazon or somewhere, then I think that it would be a really good set to pick up. Even though you can get both this version of Sonic and Dr. Eggman in other sets, I still think that this is a really fun set because this is the only set that has the Death Egg robot. So, that's the main draw for this set. But this set is still really fun, and I just think that it's a really good starter set, and it was a really fun set to build that had a lot of really awesome play features and a lot of really cool parts. And the only hard part of this set to build for me personally was really the sphere launcher. The rest of the set was pretty easy to build, to be completely honest with you. So those are all my thoughts and opinions on this set. So thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this set down below in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And as always, Ninja Go!